Hey guys, Holy Basil, back at it again, back between the rack, and today I've got the Sam Selleck shirt on. It's pretty close actually.
Pump wise, honestly, I feel more like a freak today than any of the chest days previous.
So this video has been long overdue, and it's going to be a detailed look at my garage gym setup. It's not the prettiest, it's not the most expensive, it's not the most optimal, but it is mine. And I figured that since so many people have been asking to see it. But before we get into it, I want to show you the intro I've been working on. My wife said she liked it because she was in it. Hopefully that intro shows you more about the goals that I'm trying to accomplish with this channel. So without further ado, let's get into the home gym. Okay guys, the big reveal. So starting off, we've got the mats here and the calf machine. I have the cardio bike that my wife bought. I got an extra bench, dumbbells, my grippers, and the behemoth of it all, my Bells of Steel Hydra rack. I've had this for I think 4 or 5 months now, and it's been great. Very cost effective, and we go over cost later, but here's some more storage. I'm very limited on my height of things because I think it's maybe not even 8 foot down here, but here's some barbell storage. I keep my clips on this shelf over here. Not all grip attachments are created equal, and we'll go over the ones that I have, but you really just need a handful. The ones that came with my rig were this short, straight one, but it's not my favorite. Yeah, I can get the job done, but awkward for the wrists. This is useful. I like the bent angle here. My favorite is this one I just purchased. This was $30 off of eBay, and it's heavy. This thing probably like 10 pounds. Man, just this little easy bar grip just gives it that internal rotation. Just feels so nice. And gotta have the rope. Rope is nice. And my favorite is this pull down. I can never remember the names of these things, man.
Ugh, idiot.
Actual weight wise, I have 10 45-pound plates. The usefulness of having a lot of weights is that you can superset and have different exercises. So because I can throw on my calf machine 100 pounds, and then I can throw on my lat pull down and superset that. So if you work full body, having the extra weights more than what you need is really nice. With the smaller weights, I have 2 sets of 10s, I have 1 set of 5s, and then of course the 2.5s are the cookies.
What starts with the letter C? Cookie starts with C.
And lastly, I have a set of 25s. I don't do the 35-pound plates.
35's a waste.
35 is the most worthless
Thank
plate
you.
there is. It really is.
My favorite attachment is actually the leg extension and it's a relatively easy adjustment. The actual thing itself is kind of heavy, so it's a little burden putting it in the corner. And sometimes I like to leave it up if you can work around it. It's kind of a hassle, but overall I do think it's worth it because the leg extension is pretty good. Some people will take a pad of some sort, put it right here. That way you can get a little bit further extension because you have that padding distance, but I still think it's pretty good. The actual bar itself can hold, I think, like 5 plates total. You can attach a band. One thing I've done right here at the base of it in the back, and so that helps a resistance profile. You don't get the best at the bottom of the lift with the stretch, but at the top, still pretty good. So it's one of my favorite aspects of this purchase. One of the attachments that I purchased is this Bulldog or chest supported row device thing. It allows for a good stretch, chest support. My least favorite purchase of this whole rig, and that is the jammer or lever arms, whatever you want to call them. A lot of people on YouTube really like them. I know Matt Rosen, shout out, I love his content. He says that there's a lot of stuff that you can do with it. I just don't think they're practical for the price. You can get them for like anywhere between $250 and $300. I'll show you what I like to use them for, but I just personally don't like them for any pressing or pulling. Maybe some of the other brands besides Bells of Steel might be worth it, but just for me, I just don't think that they're great on the pressing motions. I'm no engineer or physicist, but the resistance profile just is not ideal, and I would just as soon as do a regular barbell incline press for these. I just don't think that they're worth it, and I probably will sell them at some point. Belt squats are the only thing I found these lever arms to be useful for.
Wow.
I mentioned earlier that it's very important to be comfortable in the home gym. I have concrete walls or cinder block, but I don't have any central heating or cooling apart from these two heaters. So I have this swivel one that helps. And what I'll usually do in the winter is when I wake up early in the morning, I'll come down here and turn it on early so it has some time to get warmer. And I have my daughter with me sometimes, so it's important that I have better conditions than I can tolerate just myself. This is my favorite right here. It's my Medea brand, baby. She keeps me warm. Y'all say hey to Medea.
Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Thank God.
The bike here was actually my wife's purchase, and at first I was not a fan of it, but now that I'm cutting and trying to be a little leaner, it's so nice having a dedicated cardio equipment in the cold when you don't want to go outside. Oh man, it's so nice. So definitely recommend having some sort of piece of cardio equipment. You can get an assault bike or rower, but just remember you got to utilize space. Oh yeah, we're working off the love handles with this one. Now, you might be asking me why the only other piece of equipment I have isolated is the calf raise machine, and it's because I'm a vain man.
We can turn that Frankenstein you see in the mirror every morning into a Frankenfine.
And I want calves. But otherwise, it's because it's small enough and cheap enough to justify it being separate and the convenience of matters. I was getting tired of loading up 500 pounds to rep out standing calf raises. So I really like this. Okay, so now that the tour is done with, I want to make some few closing points for you guys. If you are on your way to building your own home gym or you are considering doing it. So first and foremost, you need a place to do it. If you're renting, this might not be a great idea for you. The finances of a home gym. So yes, you can save money with a home gym. You're not paying for a membership anymore, which the average gym membership is around $40 or so. If you go to Planet Fitness, it might be a little cheaper. You got to factor in gas too, the commute. But the time that you save with the home gym is invaluable. The fact that I could just walk downstairs, do a couple sets, still take care of my child, and work out every single morning before work, that's priceless to me. But it does cost. And this whole setup for me was probably close to $4,000. Hold up. You can do it over time. You don't have to pay for everything up front. You can slowly accumulate things, and you don't have to get the nicest brand. Bells of Steel would say is a mid-tier brand, and I think it's a great bang for your buck. I would recommend to buy used. If you look at Facebook Marketplace or eBay, you can find a lot of equipment used, or not buy it directly from the vendor. If you know people, it's great to purchase. Buy things that save you space and have multiple uses. That's not always the case, of course, with my calf machine. I can't use it for anything else besides calves, but that's something that's important to me. So it's something that I consider essential. Even if you don't go the option of slowly accumulating things, let's say that you just want to save as much money as possible, finding sales such as Black Friday are going to benefit you greatly in buying in bulk, because when you buy in bulk on items that are thousands of dollars, you're going to save hundreds of dollars, probably not thousands. And I like to watch garage gym reviews with Coop.
The best times of the year to build a home gym probably means you're looking for deals.
Be honest with yourself. If you're not going to use this, then don't buy it. Just get a regular gym membership. It's a lot easier to spend 40 or 50 a month on a gym membership than it is to spend a couple $1,000s and then have this sitting unused. Make sure that you're going to utilize a home gym before you start making all these purchases. One of the biggest pros for me is being alone and I can really focus, but that comes to the detriment of not having a certain amount of energy in the room. Like if you were at a commercial gym and people are, lifting big or throwing weight around, it's just fun. It creates a good climate. I don't have that here at home. It's only me.
Of silence.
I can dance, I can goof off.
Yeah, baby. What is it doing, baby? They got a basketball court there.
And just have fun. And I don't have to worry about any judgment. I can take my shirt off. I could work out in my underwear for all I want. And the only person that's going to know is me. You can video yourself in your home gym without any worry of people causing issues for you, like at commercial gyms, and with all this culture of girls getting offended or trying to get upset, people walking in front of your camera. I'm the only person that's going to walk in front of my camera. Having a home gym makes you more critical of the exercises you do choose, because I can't afford, from a financial standpoint and from a space standpoint, to have every dedicated machine that I would want. I'd really love a hip adductor and abductor, but I can't rationalize that to get that in my gym. I would really love a belt squat machine. That's just not practical. If having a home gym is something that you would consider, then I would highly encourage you to take note of everything that I've told you. And I still think it's an excellent decision that you can make. I would consider it an investment not only in your health, but in your time and in longevity of lifting. It creates no excuses not to be active and to want to accomplish your physical goals. If you guys have your own home gym, I would love for y'all to comment. If y'all have a critique of mine, I'd love you to say something. If you're watching this and you have your own home gym and you have some critiques of mine, or if you have some suggestions, please comment down below. I would love to hear and interact with you guys. It is an ever-expanding venture owning a home gym, because there's always stuff that you want to buy and to upgrade. So trying to keep it minimalist, but that's kind of difficult. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.